Hey y'all, what's up? Jamie, that's me here, honey. Go on, come on into the room, okay? Come on into the room. We got to continue to talk about Megan Thee Stallion and Miss Nicki Minaj, all right? Because y'all know they've been pretty much at it. More so, Nicki has been at it with herself for the past 72 hours. You feel what I'm saying? And girl, it's a mess because Nicki has recently dropped her latest song, her diss record to Miss Megan Thee Stallion. And girl, all I have to say is
Go on.
Why would she say that? Like,
no, ma'am, Toucan Sam. For me, I was not feeling those bars. Please art on those bars for me. Well, you know what? I take it back. I take it back. I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. I take Now, make no mistake. For me, the song is definitely giving trash, um, extreme trash. Now, it could potentially be one that's a grower. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not there for me at this particular time, girl. It's giving absolutely not. Now, I will say, Nikki always has clever bars. Always has clever bars, and we'll get into what those bars are, were, whatever. She always has clever bars for the most part, but I wasn't featuring it. Like the flow was good, but on the beat, they didn't match. It just the beat was good, but then the flow was like it's okay, but I can't really get with the flow on this particular track or something like it's something that's off. But what I also will say is the fact that Nikki, you ain't hit us with shit, new girl. All this stuff was regurgitated shit that your ass found over there on the Twitter and decided to put it together, throw this damn project together, and turn it in by Monday. That's what it was given. Okay. It was given. I had all this time to work on this damn project, and I got to. It's the last minute, okay? And you just start pulling that stuff and throwing shit together, putting it on the poster board and turning it in, hoping that you'll at least get a passing grade, okay? And you might get a C minus. You might get a C minus, okay? Because I do think some of the stuff was clever. One thing Nikki is always going to give us, which is funny because y'all love talking about people's flows not changing, but Nikki does give us a lot of the same flows. She just knows how to switch in and out of them, and she has those different character voices. She's a very animated rapper, and she always has been. But I'm like, okay, but y'all be dragging Megan for the same flow, and then now it makes me think of Lil Baby, and I'm like, do y'all ever say anything to Lil Baby who does the same thing over and over? Anyway, he's not a part of this conversation. But Nicki do the same shit over and over in different ways. In my personal, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying she's horrible at what she does. I think Nicki is great, great at what she does, and because she's so good at what she does, I think a lot of the critics, such as myself, are a bit harder on her. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes. But anywho, we don't get into some of the things that Nikki said. What I didn't like was just, Nikki, you gave us an entire rant for 72 hours of the same shit that you went and rapped in a fucking track. And for me, it just was not hitting. I do not care about how nobody feel that's a stand. I do not care about how nobody feel this a stand. Because that lady can go and literally fart on a track and y'all gonna be over there praising it like, girl, oh my God, did you smell that? Did you smell how Nikki was over there doing her big one, girl? No, ma'am. We not doing that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Like y'all would literally eat up her farts. 1000% and talk about how well she did that, girl. Girl, go ahead on. Now, for me, I just can't let that fly. Like I said, I do think that Nicki had some clever bars or whatnot. But the whole track just was like, what the fuck is this? Like, what the hell? And it's so funny because now that so many people are saying that they're not featuring Nicki's song, like it actually was not as good as they were expecting it to be. Now the conversation is changing So, oh, I love when Nicki just playing. Oh, I love when Nicki's not serious. Oh, she was just kidding on that track. And it's like, girl, this lady kept us up for 72 motherfucking hours going in on this young lady, talking all this shit about this girl, and then now she released the track. Y'all was so hyped up. I can't wait for Nicki to drop this, that, and the other. Y'all was ready for her to just completely thrash Megan. And the only thing she did was give us a trash record. And then now y'all switching the conversation and saying, oh, I love when Nicki's not serious. Child, we guess, honey. I would think that she was completely serious if she wants to have a back and forth with Megan. Megan gave a very serious ass track. So why would this track not be? I think Nicki was dead ass serious. You know what I'm saying? With this track, I really do. And we'll get into what Nicki has said in this particular song. All right. So actually, let's kind of go ahead and listen to a little bit of what Nicki had to say.
You feel like such a bore, drinking the bottle like honey through a straw. Then she really started the dialogue, so I hit call and buy your catalog. Sigh, how you fucking mother man when she died?
Whoa. What did she say? I have to actually pull up her lyrics as well to what it is that she said. Okay? Because Nicki says, your flow is such a bore, drinking a bottle of Henny through a straw. BIT, you better stop that dialogue before I hit Carl and buy your catalog. I always wonder what happened with that deal. So it looks like Nicki is saying that Megan got out of that deal and left all of her other tracks or her catalog that she made with Carl. Um, Girl, I that would be interesting. You sent over there Nicki talking about how those producers was wanting to charge you 7 figures just to get a damn track from them. I can imagine what the fuck Carl gonna charge you just to buy Megan's catalog, because let's be very honest, it ain't like he producing no other talent over there. The little piece of talent he did have with Erica Banks even left them, or at least finished out her contract with them and moved the fuck on. Now she over here showing off her body doing OnlyFans and stuff. Girl, I hate to see it when the rap don't work. But anyway, girl, yeah. So I would hate to see what he would actually charge you just to buy this woman's catalog. Yikes, okay? And some people had a lot of things to say. And they were dropping this tea before you even dropped this song, okay? About liens and things when it comes to you. And we'll get into that in a second, because the people is missing, honey, out here in these streets, okay? And then you over here talking about how she smashed her mother man when she passes, right? When she died. Girl, that's messed up. But I'm like, who is the mother's man? Now, if this is true, then Megan, girl, that's not good. That's not good, right? But then I'm wondering, who is the man? I saw some people saying she was that you were referring to T Ferris. For me, I don't give a fuck about T Ferris trying to talk about, because T Ferris was the same one that had a hand in Megan switching over and leaving 1501 or whatever the case is. So you betrayed old boy Carl when it came down to the Megan situation, whatever it was, okay? From what I understood of Carl, I guess T Ferris didn't properly communicate, kind of left him out of the deal, was doing shady stuff behind his back, whatever, okay? So the fact that you will operate like that, if that's what he told you, that he smashed her, I don't believe we're talking about. Now that she's independent, she probably ain't fucking with him either, okay? Even though people are saying that Megan is not independent, and I had to talk to my guy about this because he's more into that hip hop world and knows more about that. But he was saying she's independent, but not 100% independent, because she does have that distribution deal with Warner Music. So she has a straight deal with Warner Music. She used to be signed to 1501 and 300. She's no longer with 300. She's no longer with 1501. Warner Music Group purchased 300. Okay, so they're under that label, but she performed so well with 300 that she has a direct deal with Warner Music Group. And some of the people she worked with at 300 are coming over to assist her in this project, or, in her independent phase or whatever. She is still signed to Rock Nation as a management, okay? And it's only management. She is not signed to them as a label artist under Rock Nation. It's only for management. Okay, she has this distribution deal with Warner Music, which I believe may assist with getting her music to different places, like in sync on different movies and different projects and all of that, and pushing it or whatever. Now, when it comes to like her music videos, that's what I question, because she mentioned like when y'all see these music videos and stuff, like run it up because it's coming out of her budget, out of her money. So I don't know what the contract is that she has with the distribution deal, and whether they contribute to add money towards the high quality of those videos that she's been producing since she's been independent, or if that's still been solely on her. But when it comes to pushing and getting her music out, Warner Music Group does help with getting that music pushed out or whatever. Okay, so that's what I was learning. But anywho, how you go on Gayle King and can't cry, try to buy Bigfoot, but you still a small fry, swearing on your mother, on your dead mother when you lie. It's the heavy on the DEAD. And I understand that it is the truth, okay? I do also feel like the Gayle King situation, people believe that that is a lie because you got on there and said that you didn't smash Tory, excuse me, and then you turned around and then you admitted it in court, okay? It's just that a lot of this stuff be like, it's late. It is a bit late, okay? What else does she go on to say? Swearing on your mother when you lie. Party pretty much called that out, okay? So Party definitely said it. Nicki is repeating it. It's the DEAD. It's to, I don't know, I just feel like it's just putting the emphasis on the dead mama. Like, I know the mama has passed away, but damn. Okay, I don't know. Child, let's see what else this lady said. I may not even play anymore. Okay. I'm just gonna probably get over here. Let me hop over here and we could just read the lyrics or whatever that Nicki says. Okay. Matter of fact, no, I'm gonna play. Let me see what else this lady said before I start reading these lyrics.
6 foot. I call it Bigfoot. The bitch fell off. I said, get up on your good foot. Still ain't.
That is lame. I'm sorry. To get up on your good foot. Like, that is just so fucking lame to me. It actually sounds like Nicki really liked that bar, bad bitch, she's 6 foot, I call her big foot, so I'm gonna get up on your good foot. She really likes that bar so much that she had to make sure she found a beat that would go with those particular bars right there. And that's probably what's off for me. It's like, I don't think the beat go with the song. I don't think the beat go with the song. That's what it is. It's the beat that don't go with the song. It's the lyrics for me that are late and tired. And it just seemed like a lot of stuff that she probably captured from, seeing things on social media or whatever, and decided to throw that out. But what y'all say, this is rap beef, girl. This is what we do. This is the beef. So everything is free game, whether it's on social media or she heard it by way of somebody else. It's all free game, and that's what she did. But I just wanted, I don't know. I do feel like this is kind of supposed to be like a playful track, I guess. But like, I just wanted something harder. I wanted something about just as hard as fucking his was. That's what I was expecting. Maybe we would have gotten that if the track would have been cleared. But then Nicki also retweeted somebody saying that weak ass beat, we can find another one. Why y'all didn't find another one that was about as hard as the beat that we heard from Megan? Because now that people shitting on the record and saying that it's really not giving what y'all think, now y'all want to switch it up and say, oh, I love unserious Nicki. Oh my God, I love when Nicki's just playing around. Girl, anyway, whatever y'all can come up with for y'all fave, girl, do what you're supposed to do, honey. Defend until the end, honey. Let's get into some of these things, some more of what Miss Nicki said, because she did put the lyrics up. Okay, she says, the BIT fell off. I told her to get up on your good foot. Still ain't top red ruby. Trying to steal the sauce. I said, get up off my cookbook. My cookbook. But really, I'm a sweetie pie. Okay. When it comes to top red ruby, when did red ruby drop? Because I don't think Megan been dropping nothing to really top that song. And then for her to drop Cobra, right, kind of getting some things off her chest, trying to shed a few things. from last year and the years before, so she could enter a new space. She come out with his like, back up off me before I attack and I bite your ass now. Okay, now I told you to back off me. All right, this I gave you a warning shot. So now it makes me question, well, what else is there to come? Are you going to drop something that's going to top Red Ruby the Sleeves? What's coming? Because it does seem like with these two songs, it makes me question if Megan is about to take us somewhere. And also, she dropped something in November, didn't give us anything in December, dropped something at the end of January that's going to carry into February. Are we going to get the next song in March? And then after that, we're going to get the next song. Are you dropping something every other month that's going to lead up to Hot Girl Summer is what I'm kind of questioning. I don't know. It's just something that I, thought up on my own. So I was just wondering, about that, like, girl. So where are you actually taking us with this? Y'all let me know in the comments whether or not you feel like Megan should even respond to this quote unquote unserious track, as Nicki's fans would like to assume. I don't think she should. I wouldn't respond to it. For the sake of rap beef, you would want to respond to it because that's what everybody is expecting. But at the same time, it's kind of like, why would I when you ain't doing shit but telling the same thing that everybody else been saying all over social media? Now, in Nicki's defense, though, it's like, well, when you bring up Megan's Law, you speak on her husband being, you speak on her husband being a SO or whatever the case is, then that's something everybody else has been saying as well, all over the place. So I mean, some part of me is like, girl, I wouldn't even respond to that lady. Megan ain't been saying SHI for probably about a year now. I feel like she went dead silent after that Tory Lanez trial. We got that verdict and stuff. All 2023, Megan was laying low. She wasn't really saying a whole lot, putting out no tracks or doing nothing. So I feel like she might still be in that space. And the fact that she hasn't even been on social media or responded to Nicki lately, I feel like she's not even going to respond. I feel like we're going to be sitting here watching her, waiting, or we're going to be waiting around for her to actually drop something to come at Nicki with. Okay? And I don't think that she's going to do it. Now Nicki may have taken down probably a month to respond back to Remy Ma, but I have to say she did respond. You know what I'm saying? She did. But I don't see Megan doing it. Megan may take a whole month and still not say nothing. Okay. And what's making me laugh so hard, and I don't mind if she don't, is because the barbs are yearning for Megan to respond. Like before Nicki even put out her diss track, people were like, Megan, you said she wasn't going to address you. Where are you? Why are you not saying anything? You need to say something to Nicki. Nicki has said something to you. It's time for you to say anything. Megan had already told y'all, BLT's going to take it to social media. I'm going to take it to the booth. So then Nicki, after going on this rant for 72 hours, she finally decides to drop a track that she says was ready 2 days ago. And it's killing me softly because I'm like, bitch, you talking about this shit was ready 2 days ago? Was it ready 2 days ago? Because it seems like it was thrown together. It seems like all the shit that you tweeted was giving, okay, now let me put all this stuff together so I can just go throw it on this track real quick. That's what it sounded like. It sounded like you was reading from your damn Twitter. Ooh, child, then you talking about you got 5 songs for a person you see is less than you. You got 5 songs in the arsenal for her, but she ain't talented, but you got 5 songs waiting on her. Get it together, ma'am. What else is she saying? She says, why did you lie about your lipo? Of course, other people are wondering why you lied about the ass shots. Girl, everybody in the industry be out there lying. She says, effing your best friend's man, it's crazy. You the type though. Yikes. She says, you was lying to the queen, then you went lying to the king, Gail. I liked that line because I was like, okay, I know a lot of people was like, king? What king she talking about? And then she hit you with the Gail right afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, Gail King, when she did that interview. This is why I say Nicki be clever with her bars. But understand, people, this is why I feel like it's trash. I feel like the song don't go with the beat. And I feel like the things that Nicki's saying, she already gave it to us in a 72-hour rant. So I feel like that 72-hour rant kind of takes away. If Nicki would have never given us a 72-hour rant and would have just dropped this with a better beat, I think he probably would have went crazy. I definitely think people would have been like, "Oh, she said your mama," like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it would have really went crazier than what it did. Now everybody's on the internet, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much.
Bitch.
Oh.
Why would she say that? Like,
So that's been the internet. You feel what I'm saying? But let's keep going. She says Kylie kicked you out, made you stumble to the car. Barbs, I need a good alcohol bar. Roman weight, that was the bar. Like a bodybuilder, I keep raising the bar. I'm just like, girl, I can't. This right here, I don't like. Barbs, I need a good alcohol bar. Roman, that wait, that was the bar. Like a bodybuilder, I keep raising the bar. No, not necessarily. It's like it's giving a little mid. F you, get shot with no scar. I'm so confused. So you said you're asking her how she got popped with no scar, but then y'all posted photos of her stitches. I'm dumb. It's me. It's me, girl. It's me. It's me. But I know what you needed to do to make it rhyme. She says, this little piggy toxic, somebody adopted. Now, girl, that was not nice, ma'am. It ain't even the toxic part for me. It's the you telling somebody to adopt it. And she keep taking now, this is another shot to the fact that Megan's mom has passed away and her dad is no longer with us either. So basically, she's parentless. All right. That's why Nicki's like somebody adopted. Girl, that is messy as hell. And you keep coming for that lady. Girl, you is, ooh, child, honey. Okay. Let me skip down, see what else she over here saying. You got all those Grammys, but your flow still a no. But then that's not nice because you got all the flow, so the people say, but you ain't got no Grammys. Like, I do think you should at least have one of them, though. I will be honest and say that. But girl, what a fiasco, Lupe. Okay, so this is where she gets into name dropping a lot of different guys, and she does a clever way of adding the different guys' names into the bars, right? And now it got me questioning. I'll be honest, was there a situation with Lupe Fiasco and her? And Miss Megan, not so much as the guys that she smashed, but could it have been some type of business dealing or something that's going on with Lupe Fiasco, or did she just name drop him, right? Future made you pay. Okay, y'all know Nicki mentioned that Future made Megan paid, and Nicki did some things for her for free. And my thing is, that's your fault. You should have charged her, and Future probably charged all newcomers coming in the game like her. She want to party with the baby while rubbing on Tori's toupee. Tori, you thought you had a friend, but Nicki just took a shot at you too. While all of y'all who over here team Nicki because y'all mad that Tori went to prison on behind the incident that took place with Megan, she just took a shot at y'all face. Y'all ain't upset. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, so then she talks about money bags, Trey Songz. I remember Trey Songz was trying to force the drink down Megan's throat. Money bags was, of course, a person she used to date. I remember she was laid up. I think they were laid on the bed or somewhere or on the sofa or something. I remember Jeezy and Megan Thee Stallion hanging out. So I don't know if anything ever happened, but I do remember them linking up. Okay. Carl made her crawl for it. Okay. And y'all know his name is Carl Crawford. So I think that was clever. I will give Nicki that. That was clever. She says, yo, why the F they poke the monster effing with Nicki this year? Ho, I'm coming like a porn star. Okay, I thought that was interesting too. I'm gonna give Nicki that. Because keep in mind, I said the bars be clever when Nicki drop them. The two just don't go together. And it's giving forcing it, mama. It's giving she forced this one. Damn, I wish she would have not have this. This could be so much more enjoyable to me if she would have just dropped this first, because now people are tired. People are trying to move on, get ready for work the next day, which is today. Okay. Everything you're saying now, we've already heard. And it's not even like it's stuff that we've been hearing over the internet for years. It's literally your rants that you've given to us the last 72 hours in which we tired. Like, if this would have been on a different beat, possibly, and you would have dropped this the very next day, where we would have been chewing like, girl, she on your head, she on your head. Anyway, let's keep going. All right, I'm gonna keep coming like a P star, girl. The P star stay coming. Okay, she said she just mad that no NIGGA ever loved her. No NIGGA gonna stand 10 toes behind her is what she's saying, and it's like, well, don't say that, Nick. You saying ain't no NIGGA gonna stand 10 toes behind her, but it appears that Juicy J and Juju on the beat just stood 10 toes behind her because they wasn't even willing to give your ass a beat to come and thrash her. You see what I'm saying? So don't say no NIGGA gonna stand behind her, and you should know that relationships come and go yourself. Okay, as you was with Safari for about 10 years, and I refuse to believe that you ain't slide out on him. I don't care how big his DICK is. The Meek Mill situation, the NASCAR driver you was dating, and then now you decided to settle on a man like Mr. Petty, all because he knew you when you were a kid. And you know what does not make sense about that situation? How much older than Nicki is Mr. Petty? Because I've always questioned, like, I was a little confused, like, y'all saying he committed said crime when he was like 15, 16 years old. How old would that make Nick? How old would that make Nick? Like 11 or something? I don't know. I thought they were like maybe 4 or 5 years apart. Don't quote me. But you were much younger. Then he was an adult, from my understanding, liking you, wanting to date you, and beat up your boyfriend at the time for you. And all because he wanted to be with you. That's a person that likes to have control over someone else, in my personal. And you don't believe that he attempted, or whatever the case was, to violate this woman in that manner? Either way you slice it, it's not making sense. Whether he did it when he was a teenager or a grown man to this young lady, it still was wrong. It still happened. It still was wrong. And he's on this list now because of it. Okay. Then you want to fantasize the idea of the fact that you're with somebody that wants you for you, not because of you're being Nicki, because they know you from way back then. I believe he was with you because it's very much so about who you are now. Because I'm sure it was plenty of women he probably kicked it with or saw or liked or whatever, but they ain't you. They ain't got to your level of success. So he probably wasn't finna try and F with them on that level, like maybe a smash and pass or whatever. But why not lock you down? You, a girl like you who got access to anybody, you over here looking at me? Yikes, you over here fantasizing that whole idea, all while kind of telling T on this man being much older than you, but trying to talk to you at a much, much younger age. Girl, like, what is going on? And maybe not, I don't want to say much, much younger, because maybe not that much younger if he's like 4 to 5 years older, but still, in a lot of states, if you're over a certain age, you shouldn't be dating this person, period. Okay? Because they're below that age range. That's not even a good look either. You know what I'm saying? And then when you add the layer of him trying to attack your man at the time, it's giving, girl, it's so many L's around this situation, but we're gonna let you have that. What else is going on? So then she says, is it my fault? I don't even care about that. Why the F is you humping on a minor? Girl, you already know the people eating you up because of the whole situation with dancing on somebody that was young at a concert. Then she goes on to talk about how this girl was lying on her dead mom. Okay. And she just kept saying it. So that's where the taunting comes in at. You're taunting her at this moment. And I saw somebody put this particular tweet up, which was very messy, child. They said, now, if Megan comes back saying how they had to peel your dad off of the road like a sticker, I don't want to hear it. Okay? I don't want to hear it. I saw a few people that was referencing the situation with her dad. I never really knew all of the details of what really happened. I just knew that he had an accident, but I didn't know anything about the scene or what happened. But listen, girl, I guess everything gets fair when you done brought her mama into it and other stuff. So I guess, hey, everything's out. We could all get into some things. I want to hear how y'all felt about it. All right. She also goes on to say more in that particular song, where I believe that she kind of referenced Ken Barbie. Y'all know Ken Barbie is a person that is very close to Cardi B, heavily supports Cardi B and stuff. Um, he has been trending actually over on the Twitter. All right, Ken Barbie has indeed been trending, but she kind of said something about things getting uglier than Ken Barbie, and because of that, a lot of people have been enjoying it. Okay. That somebody said, I knew Nicki loved to lie when she said uglier than Ken Barbie. Yikes, not ugly. This is uglier than Ken Barbie. So now people are making this a big thing. Ken Barbie, though, has decided to drag her. Okay. First of all, Ken Barbie was like, you sitting over here talking about things getting uglier than me, but what about your brothers? It don't get no uglier than your brothers, girl. And actually, Kim put up a photo of her brothers. Let me see what it said. This was not nice. She thought SHI was going to get uglier than the Mirage brothers, but thank you. Girl, that is not nice. That is not nice, but I guess when a person come for you, I guess that's what y'all showing us. It's fair game for anybody, I suppose. All right. So Ken also goes on to air out more stuff about Miss Nicki, which I had been seeing on the internet prior to her record dropping. He says the fact that I be on this lady mind is funny. Okay. He says, but I love this. I get paid for this. Nicki, how are you going to buy anyone's catalog when you got liens on your publishings and your tour deal? And I'm like, girl, what is going on here? I don't know nothing about this piece right here. So he says, because I'm like, I didn't even know you could get liens on your publishing and on your tours. I'm like, bro, what is this? So he says you blew your advance from your last tour, and now this tour is collateral. So you're literally about to tour for free because you owe Uncle Sam money. Whoa. You want to holler that people judge or discuss an ex-husband because they're not used to being quote unquote loved, but you know who is used to being loved exactly like you? Wendy Williams. Oh my. He loved her pockets to the end, letting her do all types of drugs so he could keep digging in that purse while you sit up there looking like an ass. That man is keeping you all drugged up and mixing with horse tranquilizers and Ozempic so he can make you more stupid while taking your money and letting you look crazy. You have to buy love. Hold on, wait a minute. He says you have to buy love. Oh, wow. You have to buy love. You have no room to judge anybody on anything. You have no friends, hence why they got you out here looking like a complete maniac. Why they yes, queen. Yes, okay. While they yes queen you to death just to keep their brownie points and your nasty ego under control. Your brothers are pedophile. Whoa, not both of the brothers. Did you put both of the brothers in that? Ooh, your real dad is a drug addict like you. Whoa. And your little sister is living in the projects. Baby, I was not prepared for any of this stuff. You might be Nicki Minaj on the surface, but deep down inside, you're the hurt little girl that your mom abandoned in Trinidad till you was 5, and that's why you hate her. You want to talk about apologizing to mothers like you didn't hit your own mom. Whoa. And as it came out your own mouth, you still haven't forgiven her. Moi, no family, no friends, just coke. Baby, Ken, she finna sue you, ain't it? Cause she was trying to sue that other YouTuber, and I don't know where they are in the case for saying that she does the COKE. Nicki did put a tweet out and said that she doesn't. She's never done it, but I don't know what these folks do. Okay. I do know that Nicki came out with her Pills and Potion song, and that was after the breakup of Safari, so she was really going through it. Okay, so with that being said, I don't know what these people lend themselves to these days. Okay, but the fact that he still has this post up that's been up since 1 a.m. and he has yet to take it down, it's giving every bit of try me, bitch. And you know I'm not lying. You want to talk about Megan denying, let her deny anything that I say in this track. Ken leaving this post up is making me believe that he was on the same energy. Let her deny anything I put in this tweet. And the fact that Ken is so close to Cardi and then also close to Megan, one or the both of them has all of this information and anything else that he's collected. So if there was a diss, I wouldn't be surprised if any of this is put in it. But if there was a diss to, fire back But that was girl, it's getting messy out here in these streets, honey. Um, let me see if there is that. Do I have that tweet where Nicki? I don't think I have that one. Where Nicki was saying that, okay, yes, I do. Here it is. So she says, whenever you see the words coke rant, you know they mad. If y'all hear how loud I'm laughing, I've never done coke in my life, but if I did, I do it proudly. Waited up all night for this ass song though, right? Okay, and this is for the people that has been saying that, listen, the song is ass. It's ass. I wonder who is this person who she shared the post from. Okay, so the person won't allow us to see the post, but basically the person was dragging Nicki. And that's when Nicki was like, girl, I never did coke in my life. And the song is ass, but you waited up all night for it. A lot of people waited up all night for it, Nicki. People aren't saying that you are a trash rapper. You are very talented. And for the most part, you are good at what you do, which is why people's expectations were so high and they were expecting so much from you, and definitely expecting you not to give us the same exact things that you put in a damn tweet. Okay? So now when they waited up with these expectations and we get this shit, it's like, bro, what the fuck is this? Girl, you have done better. Like, girl, your comeback to fucking what's that? Remy Ma was awesome in my personal. It wasn't in the same fashion, but she made a hit out of it. So we was expecting kind of the same thing, and that's not necessarily what we got, especially for the hard ass track that Megan gave you. So it was like, girl, what is this? Like, yeah, it's giving ass. Like, it was giving, let me hurry up and find a record that really go with on your good foot. Because you thought that bar was just that amazing. You thought it was that amazing. Big foot, get up on your good foot. Like, girl, what? People out here telling you push a good pen, because that pen was not working on that day. The ink is it's losing its ink. The ink is fading in that pen. Okay, they wanted you to pick up another one. But let's see what else. She also talks about the independent situation with Megan. She says Megan likes to say she's an independent artist. YouTube equals sending notifications to millions of people who don't subscribe to her. And she also says that Rock Nation is paying for ads all over Twitter. All right. And the fact that she's gonna be coming at a Rock Nation employee is like, okay, when people talk about Nicki having a beef with Bay and Jay-Z because they fell back after she married this man, I don't know how true that is, but it's starting to make me think something could have developed over the years, because I could have sworn that they were cool, because I thought Beyonce sent her a huge bouquet and stuff after she had the baby. That's what I thought, that, Beyonce. So I'm thinking that they probably cool. Did something happen? Because you damn sure about to be coming at Rock Nation, which is Jay-Z's company. So that's crazy, right? Somebody says, this person says the funny part is this is hip hop. Y'all scream that SHI any other time. I love all the girls, but I'm far from delusional. Trolling ain't hip hop. Tweeting ain't hip hop. Crashing out ain't hip hop. You're literally one of the greatest lyricists, and that's what you gave us. Megan won silently. She let the impact speak, okay? And somebody says, with one bar, I'm seriously gagging. And the person responded and said, one fucking bar, and Megan has won. Okay, so I guess there really ain't no need to respond if people already know whose side that they're gonna be on, But Megan may not respond anyway, y'all, because she ain't been responding to shit in over a year, for real. She's just now really saying something after a whole year. She's just now going in, and I think that she might be more focused. Okay, Megan doesn't have the regular record deal like some people do. She is independent. Distribution will take care of some things, but there are other things that's gonna have to come out of Megan's own pocket. So when Megan does this stuff, it's definitely gonna have to make sense for her. And the fact that she dropped his, does she really need to drop anything else to taint or to distract from the record that she just put out? I don't see Megan responding to Nicki at all. Like, bitch, I'm trying to see how far this his track's gonna go. So keep doing whatever you do, because whatever you do only impacts that particular track. So why would I need to respond to debunk the single I just put out anyway? So I don't know, but I don't see her really responding, okay? And Nicki says, God bless this woman. In all seriousness, this woman was tormented on the internet relentlessly while pregnant with her first child by her best friend, who could have easily told people to stop. The girl's girl, Lion Lipo, best friend man, she said. Okay. Now, when it comes to the Kelsey situation and the Megan situation, I'll be honest for myself, I was a bit disappointed in Megan with the whole Kelsey situation. And that was at the beginning, before we knew really any of the details about the whole she smashed this person and that person and all this and that. It was more so awkward. Like, why did y'all fall out, and why? Because when Kelsey, I don't think Kelsey was saying anything, but what Megan was doing was going on IG Live with some other friends, and then she would throw subtle shots. You know what I'm saying? And you know that she was talking about Kelsey, and it's like, why are you coming at your friend like that? Like, what's going on? And then Kelsey came out, and in this video, you see where she's like, "Girl, you my man. You did this, that, and the other, yada yada yada." That's what Kelsey ended up saying, and it just kind of made me feel a way about Megan, like, go talk to your friend. Like, why are you over here on social media doing the absolute most with these other folks, these randoms that we don't even know? We used to seeing you with Kelsey. Like, what the hell happened? You know, so I did kind of like, girl, why you got all these folks coming at your best friend like that? Like, what really went down? Like, what the hell? Like, have a conversation with your friend. Y'all trying to figure it out. But I did feel a little ways. Somebody says Megan literally said Nicki won't at her. She has said her name, posted her picture, mentioned her song and everything, and Meg ain't saying nothing. Do she need to at this point? This like those people who say they'll slap anybody. Then when you say who, they quiet. Yeah, they quiet because they just told your ass they'll slap anybody. Anybody. You're one of anybody. And you talk about some who? Any of y'all. What, you trying to move something? When you move something, you just might get slapped. Okay? The word was anybody. Shit. Are you anybody? Do you consider yourself anybody? Oh, okay then. Anyway, so then Nicki goes on and says, on the next song, I'll delve into all the people Desiree allegedly fired for unknown reasons, other things as well. So many people were blindsided and hurt by her, allegedly. She's willing to go broke to try to replace me. Nicki, why you think people keep trying to fucking replace you, girl? Everybody in the industry is trying to get their money. You cannot be the only person trying to get fucking money. You've been getting it for over a decade. Congratulations. Other people have dreams, goals, aspirations, and it doesn't mean that they over there trying to come after you. Now, that could be the case for some, but it's definitely not the case for all. When you say replace me, every time a new person coming in the industry, you think you're trying to be replaced. Girl, this shit is annoying, and I just don't see how y'all go up for that. Like, that should be getting annoying. Girl. Just because I'm listening to Megan don't mean I'm not going to pop up Nicki. If I want to listen to Nicki, I'm going to listen to Nicki. And ain't nobody going to tell me not to. I don't give a damn who they trying to bring in. That's what I'm like, girl, what is you talking about? So then now, where is Desiree? Okay. So when you say Desiree allegedly, matter of fact, I want to pull Desiree's name up because I believe this is the Desiree I'm thinking about, the one that works with with Desiree Perez that works with Rock Nation. So then now when you say that and you coming in Rock Nation, see now it's like you must got a beef with Jay-Z now. Girl, this right here is gonna get real messy, girl. This is gonna get real messy, and you coming in there's a rain, girl. Some things that you want to, girl, this is messy. She says, yeah, empty your artillery on a BIT. They can't even rap on beat. Nah, BIT said nobody was gonna say nothing. And they ain't say SHI since a BIT said something. Tell that weak hoe, get up on her good foot first. They so desperate when people search Bigfoot, they sent them to her song. Girl, she ain't gotta say nothing. She ain't gotta really respond. I mean, she did say ain't nobody gonna cheat. You ain't gonna check me, is what she said. And she probably said you ain't gonna address me because I ain't gonna give you the opportunity to say shit to me. Because while you over there talking, I ain't even listening. So what else is going on? But this is just a messy situation. Okay, it's just a messy situation. I'm here for all of the people that's going to get in the comments and feel like I'm biased. Great, I am. Congratulations, I'm the biased queen. Whatever you think, believe that shit. In the words of Nicki. Okay, put a spin on it, twist on it. Okay, turn around and spit on it, because I don't fucking care. In the words of Miss Nicki Minaj, do whatever you finna do. Because the people have said whatever they gonna say. All right.
Bitch!
It's going on.
Why would she say that? Like,
Okay, so there's that. As I stated earlier, very clever bars. You know what I'm saying? I do think that the song is a grower if y'all listen to it enough. But I just don't think it goes with that particular beat. As I said before, we have liked one that was much harder, and yeah, would have liked something much harder. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, hop down in the comments. I know y'all gonna do that anyway, because it's just how y'all is. Okay, girl. That's all I got at this time, at this periodically time. You guys make sure that you are liking of the video, subscribing to the channel, all that great jazz. Let me know if you feel like the record was mid or if it was simply amazing and this is what Nicki does. Okay, I heard a lot of the barbs in the comments also, not barbs, but I'll say fans of Nicki, because I feel like the barbs are the ones that's gonna eat up anything. Okay, they'll literally eat the shit out her ass with a straw for sure, in my opinion. But the fans of Nicki, okay, because you can be a fan and not be a barb, you know what I'm saying? So I've seen quite a few fans online that were just like, Nicki, this ain't it. I don't like this song. This is just not. I'm a little disappointed this time around, you know? So let me know. Are you a fan and you just didn't like this one, but you still think that she's the queen and she's great at what she does and she could have done better? Or if you're a stan and you thought it was awesome, amazing, or if you just don't like her, so it ain't gonna matter what it is you do, you just ain't gonna like her. Anyway, girl, I'm out. Yo, you guys have a great day. I'm Jami, that's me. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all that other great jazz, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one, honey. Bye-bye.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler, the flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but you run no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my back.